Welcome to Elite Virtual Office Training and Onboarding. In this class, we're going to be talking about some of the basics. It's essentially the getting started with Elite Virtual Office. I want to show you guys where you're going to access your training, a little bit of information about your workplace account, where you communicate with myself, our operations team, and one another, your peers. So this that you guys are seeing on the screen is our workplace account. I'm going to go ahead and expand this a little bit, show you a little bit larger version. So when you log into Workplace, you start out in the news feed. Now, it's important to know that Workplace can function on your browser or in app format. So my suggestion is that you download the apps. In certain cases, your clients are actually going to want to take a seat inside of our workplace account. Sometimes the clients come along and they say, hey, I have too many accounts already. I'll just communicate with you through email or text or phone or something like that. And that's perfectly fine. However, we want every single virtual assistant that is working inside of Elite Virtual Office to use your workplace account. So you're going to start out on the news feed. News feed always just shows you kind of the most recent posts and comments as they happen, regardless of the channel. But you guys are going to see over here that there are, on the left-hand side, that there are also groups. And these groups are the groups that you're going to be plugged in with and involved with. As you get started, or as you get clients, lead approval is probably the group that you're going to be using most often. As you go through more and more training, you're going to understand that we don't require our approval before sending a lead to a client, but it is important that that what you think is a good lead gets reviewed by your peers, gets reviewed by your team leaders and your mentors. And so that's why we like to go ahead and post the details of our leads inside of the lead approval group near the same time that we send them to the clients, if not a minute or two before, just for a quick review. So lead approval is going to be one. We've got an operations group. We have a support and an announcement group, a coaching and training group, and a new ISA group where you're going to be able to actually role play and talk with the ISAs or the VAs that are actually getting onboarded at the exact same time as you are. So I want you guys to kind of get plugged in with this. If you are new here and you're just starting out with the training, you might not have access to very many of these groups just yet. But as you start getting clients and you make it through your coaching and training, you're going to get access to a lot of the groups. You'll be able to see and communicate with different people that are on the team down here below. By the way, this is owned by Meta. Obviously, Meta is a Facebook parent company of Facebook. So you're going to recognize this looks an awful lot like Facebook. Now, the area that you're going to be spending the most time in as you get onboarded is this knowledge library. So once you log in, either through the browser or through your app, I want you guys to go ahead to the knowledge library. This is where you're going to spend most of your time. This is going to prepare for role play and training sessions with me. So you are already at this point, you are already in the getting started category of your knowledge library. Now, I want you guys to recognize that categories do also sometimes have subcategories. So the category is the training topic. The subcategory gets a little bit more granular and detailed on the training that you're going through. So getting started, you've got a category for cold calling scripts, a category for all about Elite Virtual Office, an ISA onboarding category, a what we need to know about real estate category. So these are all really good categories for you to get in and start paying attention to. Now, there are also a lot of additional pending training categories that you guys are going to be able to access here very soon. They're in process of being put up as we speak. So cold calling scripts, I'm actually going to get rid of this one. We are going to go to for some reason, see more. Okay, down here at the bottom, if you're not seeing everything, just click the button that says see more. So we're going to spend, in the majority of your initial training, you're going to spend a lot of time in the prospecting scripts section. Prospecting scripts. Really important that you guys go here and don't get it confused. While there are scripts in here, this is more about how I teach people to prospect the different types of leads that our clients are going to be working. So, prospecting scripts, I prefer that you guys eventually get rid of the scripts and have more organic and natural conversations. But I also recognize that when you've never prospected a certain lead type before, it might be beneficial to have an idea of how that conversation typically goes and have some scripts that you can fall back on through that call. So, prospecting scripts, you're going to go here and you guys are going to notice here that there are subcategories. Now, when you go into your portal, depending on when you go in, it's currently January 1st, 2023. And right now, there are two completed courses that I have up and available, but you guys are going to notice that there's an expired prospecting course, a for sale by owner prospecting course, an outbound buyer lead, and an inbound buyer lead prospecting course. And these are all pretty much done. They're almost done. I'm just waiting on videos to be rendered. So as you come in maybe after the beginning of 2023, or if you're starting at the beginning of 2023, you'll recognize that some of these may be invisible to you in the start, but they're going to pop up on your dashboard as you move further along. We always want to start with the probate prospecting. So probate prospecting, and you're going to notice here up here in the main category, the prospecting scripts, there's a little bit of an overview of how to navigate through the class. But quickly, you're going to move into probate. Probate is where most of our clients are working. So the majority of our clients are working probate. If you want to know more about what probate actually is, take the probate class in the knowledge library. That should be up now or extremely soon. Probate, this is going to go through different you're going to use as you to move forward with your call, all the way down to how to actually complete your entire prospecting call. So when we get down here to the bottom at the end of the class, you guys are going to be able to see full outlined scripts that you can follow through. Okay, so this is the probate class. Once you're done, you message me through the messenger either app on your computer, or message me right here and let me know that you're done, you're ready for a probate call. If you're doing the same thing with circle prospecting, message me here and let me know when you're ready for a circle prospecting call. When you're ready for an expired prospecting call, message me here. Say, Bruce, I'm ready for an expired prospecting call. So this is going to be the bulk of your training, is making sure that you're adequately prepared to handle the conversations that your clients are gonna want you to handle for them. Okay, so move through this. I would encourage you guys to go ahead and move through the remaining classes here. And if you don't see everything, remember, you just go down here to the bottom and click the See More button, and it'll bring the remaining classes up. Good luck getting through the classes. It shouldn't take too long. If you move quickly, a couple of days. If you move a little bit more methodically and slowly and maybe take some extra time, it might take you a week to get through the classes. If it takes you 2 weeks, I'm not going to be offended. It means that hopefully it means that you're working hard to kind of master the topics. But if it takes you a few days, I'm excited. And as soon as you're done with these and you demonstrate a firm grip on the prospecting scripts and the dialogues and the role play, we'll get you promoted to clients and hopefully have you guys up and running here very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching.